Here is the video review for Transformers Marvel Crossovers Firejet Man guy, also known as Human Torch. He's a very cool kind of flaming jet. You can look at him, you can tell he's a very, very different figure than Iron Man. A lot of people were talking about this being possibly an Iron Man remold or repaint, and it's an entirely different figure. He does have some neat fire details off the back of the wings and on the thrusters here, fire missiles, and even the nose cone is made of a kind of translucent orange plastic with a very light overspray of some reddish orange on top, so it still kind of gives a clear fire effect but solidifies it a little bit more. No landing gear on this one, but really it doesn't really need it. I mean, he stands okay without the landing gear, and it's just a really neat, sleek looking jet. To transform him into his mech mode, you want to pop the nose apart here, and then here you want to pull the arms out to the sides, bring this whole leg assembly down, split these off to the sides here, like that, the nose cone, and then you want to take this whole torso section and flip it forward. And back here you flip these up against his back. Well, this does like to pop off a little bit, but it's not much of a pain to get it back together. Just you can snap it back in. There you go. But yeah, anyway, you get these up against his back here, and then this piece comes down and covers them so it hides that nose cone. I've seen a lot of people talk about how floppy the waist is, but actually if you take this and you push it in like this and then slide it forward into place, oh, I missed it there, it actually locks into place there. I mean, you can pull it loose, but it's not. A lot of people were saying gravity is the only thing holding it in place because this wasn't locked in, and the solution is just to make sure you pop this in and slide it into place as opposed to just trying to tab it in, and that will hold the waist in place. You just saw the head there. You push the 4 button on his chest, and his head pops up, and the chest pieces open up. Split the legs and extend them, and you want to pull until you make sure that that joint is all the way out of the hole. It will get stuck right about there, and you want to just keep pulling just a little bit harder to get that joint up. There we go. Then the feet, you want to pull the feet down and then flip the flames back and the foot forward. There's a little bit of range of motion here, but nothing great, just enough to let him stand. Again, pull the foot down and flip the foot out. You flip the arms down here. Move the shoulders down into place. And once that's done, it's just a matter of flipping out his fists here. And then these wings separate. This wing folds back. I usually fold this wing just kind of back like that. It makes it look like he has wings, but you can also fold this back as well. And that unlocks those two so his arms can bend at the elbow. And then you just do the same over here. And fist. And there you have Human Torch. And he does have these missile launchers on the side. You push this little button and it will fire a missile. You can rotate them around to be, so he can launch flames from his wrist launchers if you so desire. But yeah, he's not the best of the Marvel crossovers, but he's definitely one of the better ones. I like him. He's a very nice design. Definitely looks like the Human Torch on fire. And if this is anything like every other Human Torch figure, you know they're going to make one that's mostly blue with just the orange to make it look like he's starting to flame on. I fully expect that repaint to show up at some point. But there you go. Firejet Man guy, aka Human Torch.